What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Saturday and another edition of Breaking Boomz. We got another one. I smashed the two shows together like that. Saturday, June 15th, 2024, coming to you for the first time in the golf course side villa condo thing. Anyways, moving is complete. Still unpacking. Shreds of cardboard everywhere. This place is in shambles. Anyways, hey, does not stop the Buckeye machine from churning, right? Let's get into it. We're going to talk four-star receiver Quincy Porter commits to the Buckeyes. And yeah, another great get. Brian Hartline finally, we had a little bit of a dry spell there, but these official visits are closing guys quickly. Usually the saying is June visits lead to July commits. Well, June visits lead to June commitments, right? And another one on the way. Looks like Isaiah West is just a matter of time. So maybe he's getting a fancy video made. You know, you got to wait on that shit. But anyways, thank you for joining me. As always, please hit the BuckeyeCast.com. Check out the shop. Get yourself a t-shirt for summer. Or just go shirtless, you know. And if you do, then get yourself a hat. You definitely need some shade on your head. Anyway, let's talk Quincy Porter here. You're not going to keep Brian Hartline quiet for long. The Buckeyes picked up their second wide receiver commit in the class of 2025 with the commitment of the 6'3", 200-pound Quincy Porter. Looking at his profile here on 24/7, well, 6'3", 190 is what he's listed as, but I think recently he's up to 200. So basically, he's just slightly smaller than Jeremiah Smith. He's from Bergen Catholic, powerhouse nationally in New Jersey, #1 player in the state in this recruiting class. It's a 9.730, just almost a 5-star. Nationally ranked number 49 in the class, so chalk up another top 50 recruit for the Buckeyes, and number 8 receiver in the class. So he took his Quincy took his official visit to Ohio State last weekend, and it took him less than a week to make his decision. Sometimes when you know, right? He's a big-time playmaker for Bergen Catholic. He's a different receiver than most of Ohio State's roster and the other targets that Brian Hartline's going after in this 2025 class. He's taller, 6'3". Most of the other guys are 6 foot and below. Ohio State beat out programs such as the Cheaters, Penn State, and Oklahoma. This is a win over the Cheaters. Should be noted, should be remembered as a win over the Cheaters. That's what I want them to say. Porter made his first official visit to Happy Valley. The first weekend of June. He's supposed to visit Ann Arbor and Norman, Oklahoma later this month. He's supposed to be in Ann Arbor this weekend, actually, and then Norman next weekend. But he's had a quiet recruitment, you know, so you kind of like that, kind of different for a receiver, right? And all the national recruiting honks viewed it as a Penn State versus Michigan battle before his official visit to Columbus. So things changed drastically after his official visit last weekend. Porter and his family talked about the pros and cons of a quick public commitment versus taking those other official visits. And he chose to lock in a spot with the Buckeyes recruiting class. And then Porter told the Ohio State staff on this past Thursday that he was canceling his trips to Ann Arbor and to Norman, and he would be shutting down his recruitment. So, yeah, at 6'3", 190, that's the thing about Porter, man. His strong suit is winning those contested catches, you know, going up, high pointing the ball, being the tallest man out there, and his frame definitely helps. He's been a long time target of Brian Hartline. He was offered back in January of 2023, so 18 months ago. He visited campus multiple times, picked the Buckeyes because of Ohio State's receiver development of course, and he wants to compete for national championships. The beauty of Ohio State, you can do both of those things. The official visit really sealed the deal, though, obviously. So Porter is the second receiver committed to the Buckeyes in this cycle. He joins fellow New Jersey wide receiver Desi Jones. Hartline wants 4 in this class, 4 receivers. So you got your top remaining targets are the 5-star Decorium Moore, the speed burner. Then you got your high 4 stars, Vernell Brown III, Bernie 3 Sticks, we call him here, Jamie French, Dalen McCutcheon, Phillip Bell. So with Phillip Bell, I wonder if he's as much of a priority now because he's another 6'3" guy. So maybe you don't need 2 of those guys in one class. I'm not saying you don't, but you got to have a variety of sizes on in your room. You got to have your Marvin Harrison size or your Jeremiah Smith size, the 6'3" big bodied guys. And then you also need your smaller 6 foot tall guys to work out of the slot, get in small spaces in the middle of the field. So Phillip Bell's the only one in that group remaining that is over 6 feet tall. So, and Phillip Bell also is visiting Ohio State this weekend. So he's on campus now. That gives the Buckeyes 15 commitments in the class of 2025, which if I pull up the team recruiting rankings here, average has the Buckeyes still in first with 15 commits, 9.529. LSU now is in second. Oregon has fallen off. They're at 9.38. LSU's at 9.381. So almost a point and a half lower than Ohio State. Georgia's a 9.344. They have 13 commits. LSU has 11. And then Oregon picked up a couple commits this past week. They're up to 9, but they're a 9.329. So we're exactly 2 points ahead of them in the average per commit. Bama's up there at 9.321 with 14 commits. Clemson, I don't know how they're recruiting. The Cheaters right behind them with 7. So, yeah, Buckeyes still in first by a comfortable lead. But you know what that brings us to? The big board, the assistant coach recruiting big board. Let me share this with you. You can check it out. So, yeah, there we go. Tim Walton still leading the way for the Buckeye coaches. 2 commits, then a 9.87 average per commit. Justin Fry still in second with his 1 commit. Carter Lowe, 9.69. Larry Johnson in third with 2 commits, a 9.60. Carlos Lachlan with his 1 commit, a 9.58. Keenan Bailey, 1 commit, a 9.43. And Hartline jumps up 2 spots with 2 commits with a 9.37 average. Matt Guerrieri, 3 commits, a 9.26. And Laurinaitis bringing up the rear with 2 commits and a 9.22. So, stop that. So, yeah, we got some weird lighting things going on over here. I don't know. We might have to work on that. Maybe if I start. I don't know. Gonna be an adjustment, folks. Got weird windows in weird places. We all deal with that shit. But anyways, looks a little fuzzy. Is it just me, or does my camera look fuzzy? Maybe there's some shit on it. Anyways, hey, that's the beauty of just winging it, right? So, anyways, please visit thebuckeyecast.com. Your headquarters for everything you need. Videos, check out the video vault, and check out our merch. Get yourself some merch, support the show. All the money that goes from the store right into marketing the show and trying to grow and continuing to add more subscribers and followers and everything. So that's all I got for you today. Talk to you tomorrow. Go Bucks.